It's an Illinois company with an unlikely benefactor that's giving new meaning to the expression, sharing the wealth. Here's contributor Allison Aubrey of NPR.
You guys ready to get into it?
Life took a big turn last May in the small town of Arthur, Illinois, for the employees of CHI Overhead Doors.
We do have some news, and the news is we found a new owner for the business.
Every employee was a co-owner of the company. They'd been told if the business sold at a profit, they'd all get a payday. Now it was actually happening.
So if you joined last year, the payout is $40,000.
I'm just up front and being all excited. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like we're talking life-changing money now.
Production manager Jim Hill joined the company in 2019 and got 2.5 times his annual salary.
That was, hey Jim, like it's easier to put your kids through college now.
3.5 times your annual pay.
The average payout was about $175,000.
Okay, so if you
Longtime employees got even more.
The payout is 6.5 times.
You've never seen people grab their phone to get their calculator out so fast. Wait a minute, I make $22 an hour times 40 hours a week times 52 weeks a year times 4. Holy cow. Yeah. Pick one for Daddy.
Josh Ryan works as an assembly line supervisor at CHI, along with his wife, Marquita Sanchez, and her mother, Elizabeth Garza.
I was excited, but I was nervous at the same time because I've never had that much money before.
My 9-year-old just wanted to know if we could go to Disney.
And the answer?
The answer is yes, we can go to Disney.
7 years ago, all 800 factory employees were given shares in the company by a surprising new owner, KKR. It's a private equity firm that buys, manages, and eventually sells companies, aiming for a big return. The private equity industry has long had a reputation for layoffs and cost cutting.
This is our global headquarters here in Hudson Yards.
But KKR partner, Pete Stavros, wants his industry to adopt a new model that gives every employee a small ownership stake.
I think it's a superior way to operate a business in every respect. It is better for workers, it's better for companies and corporate cultures, and in the end, it delivers better results.
So far, Stavros has overseen 7 ownership payouts.
KKR, 14 months of annual pay.
I think a lot of people watching are skeptical. Are you telling me that what you're trying to do is to change the system entirely?
That's exactly what we're trying to do.
Talking to you, I kind of feel like sounds a little bit more like Bernie Sanders than a private equity executive.
It always helps growing up in a family where your dad was a construction worker, so you understand both sides of it.
Watching Harry Stavros build roads for 4 decades is where his son saw a capitalist's opportunity.
So my dad used to talk about the need to just work steady. Not too fast, not too slow to get in trouble, but just steady.
So he was incentivized to be inefficient.
Absolutely. If you're an hourly worker, more hours means more pay.
And so you want to incentivize workers because you think it will help the bottom line?
They will be more engaged on the job, less likely to quit, and it's going to lead to better performance for the company, so productivity will go up.
But Stavros says it isn't all about ownership. Employees also need a voice. As co-owners, workers at CHI voted in air conditioning, a new cafeteria, and an on-site health clinic. That philosophy is now being tested here at Charter Next Generation.
We're making films that are used in food products, primarily.
A plastics packaging company KKR bought in 2021. Kathy Bolhous is CEO.
We're going to have to figure out how to get employees to really understand that how their day-to-day actions translate into long-term results.
Any potential payout is still years away, and only if profits go up.
This is a scrap bin.
She says cutting scrap by just 1% would bring $10 million in additional profit.
So this is inefficiency right here.
This is waste. This is profit.
The collective pursuit of profit means problem-solving spans the corner office to this Ohio factory floor.
Who owns this company?
We own this company.
Charles Marlowe is a plant training coordinator.
That's still a strong sale. Okay, nice. I have this certificate.
So you have 3,730 shares.
It's pretty cool, to be honest. I never would have thought that I would be an owner.
Shares are tied to each employee's position and years on the job. If profits go up, so too does the value of these shares and the size of that potential payday.
I wasn't supposed to be in a place that I am right now.
What do you mean not supposed to be?
Born into poverty. There was no home-cooked meals. There was Doritos and beef jerky. Getting that certificate, I'm finally on the end.
In 2021, Pete Stavros created a nonprofit called Ownership Works to expand this model across the industry.
And you think this would chip away at the wealth gap?
This will help. Is it going to solve all our problems? Absolutely not. But it's a step in the right direction.
Yes, private equity will still keep the lion's share of profits of any sale, but for the almost 12 million Americans who work for private equity-owned companies, it could mean billions in wealth. Just ask the employees back in Arthur, Illinois.
Do you feel like you've gotten your fair share here?
I mean, I probably got more than my fair share. And the truth is this, companies are bought and sold every day in the United States. And guys like me and ladies like her and her don't get any of the money.
Payroll.
The payday for most workers was not enough to retire. But for Jim Hill and so many others, it's brought some financial peace of mind.
I got 3 kids, a house, cars, my wife that loves me. You know, I've got everything I've ever wanted in life, so that's the American dream.
Your sweat equity paid off.
My sweat equity paid off 100-fold, so you can't put that into words. Just smiles.